Activist and former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick and TV and radio host Nessa Diab are here with us now for their first TV interview together. As a 49ers player, Kaepernick protested police violence by kneeling during the national anthem. The couple co-founded the Know Your Rights camp in 2015 with the mission of advancing the well-being of Black and brown communities through education and self-empowerment. Now, they are releasing their new children's book. It is called We Are Free, You and Me. Colin Kaepernick and Nessa Diab, welcome.
Yeah.
So good to have you.
Congrats.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Best-selling authors en route.
That's
Best-selling
right.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
So I was just saying to you before, during the commercial, as a new dad, a girl dad, I absolutely love this book. Why did you choose to write it together? What was that impetus?
Yeah.
Whose idea was it?
Well,
Colin?
No, it was collective conversation. We, at this point, I had written another children's book, a graphic novel. We just had our daughter.
Yeah.
And we're also looking at the work we were doing at Know Your Rights camp. We're like, how do we bring this message to a younger audience that they can feel that they have agency, that they can be courageous, like they really get to take control of what their future and destiny looks like. And we created this book around the 10 points of Know Your Rights camp. So that's what led to it.
Yeah, Nessa, you said you would have loved a book like this when you were younger.
Absolutely.
Because?
Well, I just feel like the message is so easy to understand, and it's just a reminder that, wow, I do have the right to be happy, to be healthy, to do what I want to do, and just to have that confidence. And not saying like the other books I read, didn't do it a different way.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun, and I love that a lot of everything we symbolize within the Know Your Rights camp, you get to see it. All of our volunteers come from different parts of the country and the world to come and give back. And, it's the community feeling which you get to see throughout the book. And that's really important.
The artwork is amazing.
I was going to say that.
The artwork
illustrations
is so great.
Yeah.
I just want to read very quickly the Know Your Rights Camp 10 points. You have the right to be free, healthy, brilliant, safe, loved, courageous, alive, trusted, and educated. Yeah. And you look at this list and you go, well, that's pretty self-evident, but it's not in many communities around this country.
Right, absolutely.
Yes. And that's been our experience. And as we've worked with youth, we've seen that show up with them, where they may not feel like they have the right to be safe or the right to be healthy based upon circumstances or environment or situation. And we want to reiterate that message to them so they can take that and be like, you know what? I can look at this differently. I can go out and try to accomplish and achieve these things and pursue them and do that with the best of intentions of how we make our community better, how we make the people around us better. And to be able to have it show up with this, with the amazing artwork from Gladys is incredible.
Yes, I appreciate you earlier trying to keep the peace in the children's literature world. You know,
Yes.
other books are good too.
I like how she did that.
I like that. But kids are honest and kids are frank, right?
Oh, yes.
So your little one, when you read this to your daughter, how'd she feel about it? What'd she like?
Okay, so Colin won't say it, I will. So she loves to see Dada. So anytime there's Dad, that's her favorite page. So actually there's an Easter egg in the back towards the end. In the spread, actually what's in the backdrop right now, you see Colin and myself and our baby in a stroller.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the background, which we absolutely prefer, saying hello to other family and friends, part of the Know Your Rights camp. But she loves seeing her dad. Her face lights up. It's all about Dada.
And her mom, too, who's a radio superstar.
That's right, that's right.
Who's been on the air 20 years. She's a legend in this town when it comes to radio. And 100%. I know you are both very involved in your advocacy work. And Colin, it says that you were still getting up every morning. You were still working out. You were still practicing. And when I read that, I went, really? And then I thought, why? Is it because you do really want to play football again, or are you trying to make a point?
Both.
Both.
I think it's...
What do you mean?
When I look at my career, it was 15 years of work and dedication before I ever stepped foot on an NFL field. And to have that passion and chase it for that long, you don't just give that up. You don't just walk away. You chase that, you pursue it. And to your point on, do you make a point around that? There will never be an instance where I'm not ready. And there will never be an instance where, oh, it's because he doesn't want to anymore.
You want them to know that you want to.
Absolutely.
But it's such a sad situation in so many ways because you clearly could do it, and this is what you worked your life to do, and then to have it taken away because you feel it's important to express yourself on this other issue, which is protected, by the way, and which you have a right to express yourself on. Do you ever feel sadness when you pick up that football and wish you could have done two things at the same time?
Well, I think that's part of the point of like continuing to pursue and chase is I actually had one of the youth at one of our Know Your Rights camp ask me that.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, I love playing football, but I also really care about my community. And I saw what happened. How do I do both?
Oof.
And for me, I've had so many conversations like that. And my response is always, you don't have to choose one or the other. You can do both.
Yeah.
And I think that's the environment that we should be pushing forward with.
Both are
Well said.
amazing.
Yeah,
Colin
well
Kaepernick,
said.
Nessa Diab, thank you both for being here. The book is called You Are Free, You and Me, on sale now wherever you buy your books.